place where you can go, where there's no one to tell you yes or no. If you just look into your heart, you will find there. That's the place to start. If you take a step and take another again, you'll find a better place to land. I know that it can be there someday. You've been waiting for. I know this life can be that one life you've been dreaming of. Today could be the someday. Today could be the one day. Today could be the someday you've been dreaming of. Today could be the someday. Today could be the one day. Today could be the someday you've been dreaming of. Oh, 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 oh. Today could be the day. Oh, 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 today could be the day.
24 Ford Explorer Limited, $37,990. 24 Ford Ranger Raptor 4x4, just $56,940. 23 Lincoln Aviator all-wheel drive, $48,993. Ravenler Ford, your hometown team, delivering pre-owned vehicles you can afford.
I mean, we're only 8 minutes late, right? Not a big deal this morning. It's been a disaster around here this morning. Happy Monday. Looks like the Witcher's got a case of the Mondays this morning. I took my kid to the bus stop. The bus didn't seem to be showing up on time. So I was like, okay, I'll take you to school. So I took him to elementary school, came back, and then, we typically take our middle schooler to the bus stop around 7:20-ish. Typically, she comes around that time, 19 to 20, 21 or so. And she didn't show up. So we're like, okay, I guess I'm going to take my middle schooler to school. Started driving out of the neighborhood, saw the bus driver. So we turned around and she was running about 8 to 10 minutes late this morning. So Miss Elise, you're running late. Looks like she's got a case of the Mondays as well. Anyways, we are here this morning. I digress. How's it going this morning? Such as being a parent, right? And juggling live broadcasts and all these other things. But, the show's going to happen either way. So here we go. All right. Let's take it to the radar here this morning because obviously it's a soggy, slow-going start to the day. This is the radar recap. We already had the heaviest rainfall move its way through during the early morning hours. I mean, it was a good, solid downpours here this morning. Now we're losing most of the moisture. So, pretty much everyone's gotten wet so far, but from here on out, now we're just going to be talking about a dreary, overcast, kind of a damp day. The clouds aren't going to go anywhere. And then we've got a reinforced shot of even colder air. So temperatures will stay steady or steadily fall throughout the day. Today, good morning, Melanie. How are you this morning? It's Monday. And it's a cold, wet start, and it's it's one of those days. Let's take you outside and show you what it looks like. This is a live look in downtown Clinton, Anderson County this morning. So that's really the story all day long. Kind of overcast, gray, damp. And that's going to be with us. But we do have a couple more waves of energy that are going to be swinging their way on through, so we'll highlight that in a little bit more detail. Now, if you've been with me over the last few days, and we talked about this yesterday, this is probably going to be the warmest part of the day. We may get those temperatures to come up a couple of degrees now that the rain showers are moving their way on out, and then they're going to start to fall as we get through the afternoon. And so do anticipate afternoon temperatures. I think between about 3 and 5, we could be down to about 37 degrees. So we're in the 30s and 40s now. So steady to slowly falling throughout the day. Futurecast has a pretty good handle on the situation this morning. Rain showers are starting to work their way on out. We go from now through noon today. I'm going to get trigger happy again. Let's get this out there. Okay. So we pick up our timeline here at 7 o'clock. Now we run. I'm getting trigger happy. This thing. Sorry about that. Let's try this one more time. Ready? Go. Wait for it, Witcher. There it is. All right. So as the colder air comes through and we get some of this moisture to come on the backside and then the air's temperatures start to drop, I can't rule out some maybe light snow showers across the northern plateau. I think the most enhanced snowfall will be across the Smoky Mountains in upper East Tennessee. And so all the way through 6, 7 o'clock tonight, we're going to be having to contend with a little bit of snowfall. Now, when you look at precipitation, this is just precipitation, not rainfall. This takes into account all precipitation that's going to reach the surface. The Cumberland Plateau's kind of been taken out of that a little bit. So maybe not as much of an opportunity, if you will. We're seeing a few snowflakes across the plateau, but where you see the more enhanced, the darker shades, the higher precipitation probabilities anyways, and you switch that over to snowfall, that's where we're talking about the greatest extent for some snowfall to be forming up towards Tri-Cities, Unicoi, Carter counties, the Smoky Mountains. And so when you take all the models and blend them together, we still have a little bit of a chance across the northern plateau, Tennessee, Kentucky border, southeastern Kentucky. We're seeing a little bit of activity. So I'm going light snow to a few flurries there. Can't rule out maybe a few snowflakes north of Interstate 40. So don't be caught off guard if you see that later on today. That's going to be throughout the afternoon hours. So I think probably anytime after about, say 2, 3 o'clock today, we could see a couple of snowflakes flying north of Interstate 40, but up to 2, maybe 1 to 3 inches of snowfall can't be ruled out as we get that enhanced snowfall forecast. So I think 1 to 3 is looking likely in isolated spots across the highest peaks of the Smokies. I've got an itch in my nose. Sorry about that, folks. All right, here we go. So the National Weather Service has a winter weather advisory. They expanded that a little bit last night to include Blunt, Sevier, Cott, Green, Upper East Tennessee, over into North Carolina, up towards Boone, and then into southwestern Virginia. So that runs until 7 o'clock here tonight. So we do have that shot of colder air leading to a little bit of snow all the way through, say, midnight and even overnight tonight. Winter storm impacts, again, minimal at best, limited to some minor impacts across Upper East Tennessee and the Smokies, but that's it. This is not really going to affect us here in the lower elevations. So here's your 7-day forecast. We'll go, temperatures of 43. So basically 43 will cool off from here on out. So I think we're going to be in the mid to upper 30s as we get into the evening commute. So you'll need those winter coats. Then tomorrow we'll start off at 28. We warm to 48. We'll stay partly cloudy on Wednesday, but Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we got another little wave moving its way through. And then Friday, Saturday, we got another little wave. So we got basically 2 more waves that are going to be swinging on through. And it's the secondary one, the one after, or technically the third one. Anyway, Saturday and Sunday is going to bring us a little bit of an Arctic blast. That colder air is coming in out of Canada. Watch this. Here's this Arctic blast coming in out of Canada. This is Friday evening, heading into the weekend. And so as we get into 7 o'clock Friday night and then through the overnight hours into Saturday, some of the latest model guidance doesn't have it as deep as what we were talking about yesterday, but it is going to be cold. And above and beyond the 7-day forecast, Climate Prediction Center is predicting below average temperatures. So do expect the coldest air of the season to arrive. You can't say the coldest air of the year because obviously January and February were cold, but the coldest air of the season is moving its way through as we get into the upcoming weekend. I see there's a big congratulations for Aaron on here. Aaron, what is going on? Let's see. I hope everyone... Mine was pretty magical. What happened over here? Now I got to type in your name, see if I can. Let's see. Mine was pretty let me read between the lines and read some of those emojis. Did you get engaged? Aaron, did you get engaged? If so, big congratulations. I'm assuming that's what all that means with a big old ring and some champagne and whatnot. Good morning, Angie. How are you this morning? Okay, stay safe. Robinson, stay safe and warm, y'all. Going to be a nippy cold week. Have a great day, Mike. Appreciate that. And let's see. Is the bottom dropping with the temps and the teens? Yeah, I think over the weekend we're going to have some teens. I did. I got that. Thanks, Aaron. I think where morning lows are going to be in the teens and 20s. Highs are only going to be in the 30s. So it is going to be a brutally cold weekend for sure. Let's see if we have any snowfall, which we probably don't, but we'll take you up to the mountains here. Show you what it looks like in Gatlinburg in the Smoky Mountain National Park on the left-hand side, Gatlinburg on the right-hand side. And no snowfall falling up there right now. But you can see, actually, you can see off in the distance. Can you see this right here? Look at the mountains right there. There we go. You got your little snow line. So those mountains are snow-capped. You can see a little bit right there on the screen as well. So we do have some snow-capped Smokies already, and I do think that we are going to see a little bit more activity before the day is over. We got the Seymour Christmas Parade. Is the 13th at 3 p.m. Me and my family are going to be in the parade. Look for the Cowan Farm float. So Shelby, that is on Saturday the 13th, and it is going to be bone chilling. Speaking of which, so I have now, remember how I partnered up with One Knox and became their official meteorologist for the soccer games? Well, guess what? I've now partnered up with the Knoxville Track Club. So I'm going to be helping them navigate the weather, and they've got the first event. Of course, we had the turkey trot, so I wasn't a part of them during the turkey trot. We were all signing the deal and whatnot. But so their first run that I'm going to be forecasting for them is the Cross Knox 15K coming up Saturday, December 13th. And look at those temperatures. It doesn't seem to be maybe as cold as what we were anticipating yesterday, but we'll see how this all plays out. If that trough digs a little bit more, we're colder. If not, I mean, yesterday I sent the graphic to the folks over at the Knoxville Track Club, and it was like teens for morning lows. So we'll see how this all plays out. That would be Saturday morning. I think that graphic may be actually wrong. Let's jump in here and see. Maybe the date is set wrong. No, it's set for the 13th at 6 a.m. So we'll see how it all plays out. But I do think that we'll probably have teens and 20s. Either way you slice it and dice it, if you are heading off to do the Cross Knox 15K on Saturday, or it's going to be cold, or if you're heading off to the Seymour Christmas Parade at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it is going to be bone chilling for sure as well. I mean, I think we'll only have temperatures in the 30s for highs. So for sure, it's going to be cold. Track team. So if it's colder, run faster. It's not the track team. It's the Knoxville Track Club. They're the ones who put on the Covenant Health Knoxville Marathon. So I'm going to be a part of that here this next year. I think that's in March or something like that. I have to look at the list. I have a whole list of, we got like 15 to 18 running events that they're going to be doing as well. Bucky's Bikes was amazing. We had that fundraiser yesterday from 2 to 5. 361 bikes were donated. That is amazing. And all those bikes donated to go to the Mission of Hope. You can still donate, by the way, to Bucky's Bikes or the Mission of Hope to help the underprivileged kids here in our community. It's a great organization. So if you are into giving, if you're able to give this year, I know money's tight for a lot of us. If you are able to give, you've got the Mission of Hope. There's a lot of places. A Salvation Army, of course. They got the Red Kettles out there. So a lot of places to donate and raise money for a good cause. If you weren't with me yesterday, remember that I'm partnered and I've not finished the setup yet. So don't. I'll send out links. I'll let you know when to do it. But I have partnered also with Weather Call. So you'll get a phone call from yours truly if inclement weather moves into your area, and it GPSs your phone, so it works anywhere in the country. It's gonna be a great thing as well. So I'll be partnering with them. I'll talk more about that in the coming days. We're gonna be doing 15 days of Christmas. So I have about 2 more days, and I have 15 gift cards to give you a year's subscription to Weather Call. So we're going to be finding a way to do a little bit of 15 days of Christmas giveaway for that as well. So that's going to be a great thing. So look for more on that on social media. All right, let's get to work with those national holidays. I got to set things up here a little bit because I am running clearly behind here this morning. So we'll take you back outside while I get things ready here in the background. If I didn't take those things full, you'd never know what I was doing in the background. If you could see what I'm doing in the background, you're like, oh my goodness gracious, Witcher. Anyways, let's talk about those national holidays, shall we? Life can be crazy sometimes, wouldn't you say? I'd say so. All right, here we go. National holidays for the day today. Of course, we're celebrating birthdays and events, and we had a big event. Aaron got engaged as well. That's a great event. Top prize is hanging out with the guru, weather guru himself. Well, listen, we need to set up some meet and greets. Julie's on here this morning. She typically sets them up for me. So Julie, come on, let's get another meet and greet going, shall we? Probably after the holidays, and it's gonna have to be indoors because it's so cold outside. Nobody wants to be outside. Anyways, it's National Crossword Solvers Day. Do you do crossword puzzles? I do not. Every once in a while I'll do them, but remember back in the old days, the newspaper days, my grandparents and my parents did a little bit, but more of my grandparents did all the crossword puzzles every single day. All right, it's National Brownie Day. If you like brownies, great day for that. I do like blondies better than brownies. Or if you throw some caramel in there, I'm going to eat those as well. It's Pretend to be a Time Traveler Day. Okay. That's all we have for those days. All right, let's move on to historical weather events for December 8th. In 1989, a winter storm spread snow and freezing rain across much of the Atlantic coast. From Georgia to New Jersey, snowfall totals ranged from 7 inches in Stanton, Virginia to Tobacco, Maryland, up to 6 inches blanketed the mountains of northern Georgia. We would have been included in that. In 1988, Santa Ana winds in Southern California gusted to 92 miles per hour. In 1987, a cold front crossing the northwest continued to produce high winds along the coastal areas with a blanket of snowfall. And parts of Nevada ranged up to 18 inches of snow. In 1963, lightning caused the crash of a jetliner, killing 81 people in Elkton, Maryland. Wow, 1963. That's scary. In 1938, the temperature in La Mesa, California soared to 108 degrees. It's December 8th. Ugh. In 1935, the monthly weather review for December 1935, the outstanding flood of December of 1935 was the record-breaking outflow or overflow of Buffalo and White Oak bayous at Houston, Texas on the 8th and 9th. The destructive flood was caused by excessive rainfall over Harris County during a 42-hour period on the 6th, 7th, and 8th, with amounts ranging from 5.5 inches in Houston to 16 inches in Humboldt Oil Company in the northwestern parts of Harris County. In 1892, a tremendous ice fall occurred at Gay Hill, Texas. That would be freezing rain. Ice averaged 4 to 6 inches in diameter. That's insane. And across the world, today's daily quote: "Before us stands the last problem, which must be solved and will be solved. It is the last territorial claim which I have to make in Europe, but it is the claim from which I shall not recede." Adolf Hitler, about storming Prague in 1939. In 1953, Los Angeles became the third largest city in the U.S. In 1941, the U.S. entered World War II as it declared war against Japan. The act came one day after Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor, which yesterday was Pearl Harbor Day. Britain and Canada also declared war on Japan. In 1886, at the Convention of Union Leaders in Columbus, Ohio, the American Federation of Labor was founded. In 1863, U.S. President Abraham Lincoln announced his plans for the reconstruction of the South. In 1776, George Washington's retreating army in the American Revolution crossed the Delaware River from New Jersey to Pennsylvania. And in 1765, Eli Whitney, anybody know who that is? I believe, without me looking, that would be the cotton gin. Whitney invented the cotton gin, there it is, and developed the concept of mass production of interchangeable parts. The old cotton gin. Remember learning about that back in school days. Let's take you out to Fox Road Marina, shall we? What's up, Missy? You're very welcome. "361 bikes will definitely make 361 children very happy." Never heard of the cotton gin? What's up, Chris? I didn't even wish you a happy birthday yesterday. Happy birthday to Chris. Everybody wish Chris a belated happy birthday. I'm going to reach out to you later, see what you're up to, bud. All right, let's see if we have any Witchers pictures to share with you this morning, then we'll let you go about your day. But of course, you can go whenever you want to go. All right, let's see. There we go. We got a couple good photos. What is it? Ooh, this is great. Look at all these bikes from Bucky's Bikes. Look at all those bikes. That is awesome. All right. Big shout out to Erin. There she is. And the big, wait for it. And you're upside down. Erin. Let's get that right side up. There's Erin. Love it. Congratulations. That is so awesome. Thanks for sharing that photo with us. And Ben Mooney sharing a nice photo. Probably going to be sideways, Ben. No, it's not sideways. This is a snowy night last night at the at Knoxville Schultzbrow. Celebrating some Christmas stuff and visiting the Krampus at Schultzbrow last night. This is also from Ben. Love it, Ben. I don't know if he's on here this morning. Wait for it. There it is. And that's also upside down. There we go. There's Ben Mooney. He's a Witcher weather watcher at the Krampus there. Great stuff. Great stuff. All right, my friends, we're gonna wrap things up and let you go for the day. Let's see here. Ooh, wishing all the kids going to Tremont today a safe and wonderful trip. It's gonna be chilly for sure. Ooh. Let's see. You're welcome, pal. Happy belated birthday, Chris. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. Got the Seymour Parade on the 13th, the Christmas parade. Lots of parades going on right now. Just know it's expect steady to falling temperatures throughout the day today. We'll see a little bit more sunshine as we get into the day tomorrow, but then short-lived. Another wave heads our way as we get into Wednesday, Thursday, and another one Friday and Saturday. And that's likely to tank our temperatures as we get into the upcoming weekend. I'll keep you posted on more of that on social media, of course. We'll be talking more about Weather Call in the next few days. Of course, 15 days of Christmas. You don't want to miss out on your chance to get a free one-year subscription to Weather Call. But again, don't sign up for it yet. I'll send out the links and keep you posted on that. Let's see what else. I'm going to be going to a school this morning. Actually, I got to get going. Whoa, I have to get going. I've got another school visit this morning at West Valley Middle School. West Valley Middle School. Go talk to all the 6th graders out there here in just a little bit. All right, my friends, I'll be posting more on social media. Have a great day. Thanks for being part of my day every single day. Be safe, be kind to each other. It's short.
There's a barbed wire man with a concrete soul and a dream just to fly free. There's a spray can sitting, it could light up the show if you gave it to me. This army of sinners forgot to fight for a cause, while the visionaries run a race that's already lost. It's you, oh it's you. It's you, oh it's you. There's a schoolboy standing up in front of an army, shoes in the mud and the wet paint, twists and turns up the alley just like it should. So your colors, they start and it's stripping you